Hey there, I am Chris Palmer. In today's How to Calculate Traffic for CTR Manipulation video, what I'd like to walk you through is exactly how you can start calculating traffic in order to perform a little bit better CTR manipulation on your websites. So I've been asked a couple of times, but more notably from a client this morning, and I want to walk through the equation for you that asked, and hopefully this could help others as well. Now, before I get into the video, please take time, check out services.chrispalmermarketing.com for all of your SEO service needs. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this equation. Now, what I'm going to do is head out here to Google, and the client that I'm going to walk through this example for is trying to rank for online math tutors. Now, the very first thing that you need to understand, no matter what, is that a page that's ranking for online math tutors is ranking for more than one keyword. If you're ranking for more than one keyword, that means you're getting traffic for more than one keyword. So take, for instance, the top performer, online math tutors. I went ahead and did a search. We need to first establish our baseline, our benchmark. So we need to go to the top performing website, because this keyword, if we take a look at the overall traffic, we don't want to just figure out off the top number how many monthly searches. What we need to figure out is from the top performers, what traffic for those keywords are they receiving? And I'm going to walk you through this now. So if we take this particular term, we don't want to make the equation off of the overall monthly volume, which is 14,800. We actually need to go to the top performing website, then the second performing website, and the third performing website, figure out which keywords are ranking for, and then come up with our averages and our equation for traffic. I'm just going to share with you one, but please note, when you're going through the math, you should really look at the number 1, number 2, and number 3, come up with an average, and then do a percentage of that traffic number. But let me share with you how you do this. So now that you know the most important element, all right, of sending traffic and manipulating CTR, which is a page is ranking for more than one keyword because they're getting traffic for more than one keyword, right? So they're winning the primary keyword, but they're getting traffic for a lot of other keywords, right? So that means you need to manipulate traffic for a lot of other keywords as well to win the primary keyword, all right? So online math tutors is the example. Let me walk you through this. So we have online math tutors, the top performer, and again, you should go to 1, 2, and 3 in order to come up with a proper number, but I'm going to share with you one just to keep the video short. So you go to the very first one, online math tutors, all right? What you're going to do is we're going to take a look at the top performing website, the web page that's actually bringing in traffic. It's this particular web page here. You'll then pull up a tool much like this, and you can see, okay, this particular page, this page, all right, is receiving 9,900 visitors on a monthly recurring basis. When we scroll down the page and we take a look, if we take a look here at the organic research of that page, you can see here that that page is ranking for 497 keywords. Now, you don't want to go completely crazy and start manipulating 497 different keywords, but the primary percentage of keyword traffic that they're receiving, that's what you want to manipulate. So for this particular term, the reason why they're winning online math tutors is because they're getting, out of 5,800 hits a month, they're getting 15% of their traffic is from this keyword. So how do you manipulate it? Well, here's what you need to do. So we can see here that the majority of the movers for this particular page, if we start at right probably around here, they're actually getting traffic for math tutors, math tutor, online math tutoring, tutors for math, maths tutors, right? These keywords here, anything that's a percentage of the traffic volume or higher, this is the type of keyword traffic that we want to manipulate. So how do you figure out what the number is, though? Like, how do you figure out what you should start sending? Because this is the number 1 performer. So what about you? You're at number 11 or number 10 or number 13. How much traffic should you start sending in for what keywords in order to get a ranking increase, right? That's what you're probably wondering. That's why I'm making this video. So when we scroll down here, you'll take these. These are the ones that we want to go ahead and figure out. But if we come in here, we can see that this page here is receiving 5,800 visitors. So you have to pull out your calculator, all right? So we could see that there's 5,800 visits per month minus 15.34 of their traffic is coming for math tutors, okay? And that would bring us to, oh, my mistake. So they have 15,000. Nope, they have 5,800 visitors minus 15% is 870. So as you can see here, they're getting 870 visitors per month just based off this keyword right here. All right. Now, if you know that the top performing website is getting 870 visitors for that one keyword, what you need to start with in order to start getting an increase is 10% of what the top performer is receiving. And then you'll gradually increase it until you reach the top 5 or top 6 to about 25%. Okay, so if they're getting 870, that would mean over the course of a month, I need to send in 87 extra clicks in order to start seeing an increase. But you can't just start sending in traffic based off that keyword. You need to also send in traffic for the variation. So math tutor. So this is 11%. All right. So there's 11% of the 5,800. So that's 870. So we have to start writing this down, right? So you have math tutors. Okay. You have math tutor. All right. Online math tutoring. All right. Then you have tutors for math. Maths tutors. Maths TUTOR tutoring online, and math online tutors. I keep wanting to hit that I button. I don't know why. And then you have tutors in math, right? So now we can see that those are our primaries. If we take a look here at the actual percentages, so this right here is actually 870 clicks. So the top guy is getting 870 visitors per month based on math tutors, 10%. So 10% of what the top performer is getting to start is going to be 87 clicks over the course of a month. Now, on this particular keyword, we have 11%, right? So if we know that our top performer is 5,800 minus 11%, that's 638. That would be 638 at 10%, right? If we do 10%, that would be 63. Okay. Then we're going to keep going on. So then we have 8%. So we're getting even lower in percentages. So the main drivers for this page is math tutors and math tutor. So the majority of the traffic is coming in for math tutors and math tutor. However, the primary keyword that they're ranking number 1 for is online math tutors. But that's not what the majority of the traffic's coming in. The majority that's actually moving this keyword is for math tutors, not online math tutors, right? So they're ranking number 1 for this. If I just search for math tutors, let's see, they're probably still ranking high, but are they ranking number 1? No, they're not. They're ranking number 2. You see how this works? A page is ranking for more than one keyword. That means they're getting traffic for more than one keyword. So in order to manipulate a SERP utilizing traffic and clicks, I need to drive traffic based on more than one keyword. I can't just send in the keyword I want to rank for because it might rank me for something else. Here's a premium example of exactly what I'm talking about. So you need to come up with the equation. When you're going through and you're looking at the top performers, you're going to look at each of the keywords that are actually driving the keyword that you want to win. So this was online math tutors. But this page is getting traffic for math tutors, math tutor, online math tutoring, tutors for math, math tutors, math tutoring online. I need to come up with a 10% of what the top performer is receiving to start in order to start getting a boost. And I need to send traffic for all of these different keywords, not the whole list. Anything that's driving 1% of the traffic or more, that's what you start sending your traffic in for, and you will start to see an increase. Whether you're using micro workers, whether you're using a bot, whether you're using Facebook ads, whatever you're using, you know what the percent, you know what traffic you need to start sending in based on these specific keywords. So with that being said, I hope that I was able to explain this to you, because then the next step would be, okay, if I want to win math tutors, I said I wouldn't make this video too long, but again, we're doing online math tutors. We did our top performer, which was this one. Now, again, if we're going to come up with an equation, we need to get an average. So when we come over here, we copy and we bring the second performer in, which is this particular website. You take in that page and then you take a look. Well, this particular brand, look at, they have an even bigger amount of traffic. So that's why you want to take the number 1, number 2, and number 3 based on the keywords and then do 10% of their traffic. Because once you get done, you're going to notice that everybody's bringing in the same keywords in order to rank for the keywords that you want. But some sites are doing more than others, even though they're not in the first spot. So what I like to do is I'll take the number 1, number 2, and number 3 performer, add up all of their traffic per keyword, and then divide by 3, because you're taking the 3 sites. And then whatever that number is, do 10% of that. And that's how much traffic you start sending in based on that keyword. I hope that this helps you. If you're sending in traffic and you're sending in a lot of traffic, just take it easy. You need to send in multiple types of traffic, keyword traffic I'm talking about, at very small levels, 10% of what the top performers are receiving. Because if you're at 11 or number 10 or number 9, that's when you should start sending in traffic and start boosting up, but only boost up your traffic for the keywords that the top performers are receiving. So that way, you know, hey, if I send in this keyword traffic, I'm going to rank for the keyword that I want. All right. So ranking for a specific keyword doesn't mean I'm only getting traffic for that keyword. Only send in small amounts. Make sure you're not just sending in traffic or clicks based on one keyword. And I know that you'll be on your way up the SERP. My name's Chris Palmer. If you have any future questions related to CTR manipulation, backlinks, link building, pretty much anything, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, anything, never hesitate. Feel free. Go ahead and ask in the section below. Of course, check out services.chrispalmermarketing.com. And I look forward to seeing you in the next How to Calculate Traffic for CTR Manipulation video. Have a wonderful day. Many blessings. I hope you have a great day. Hopefully this helps you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.